Entertainment Television, your number one channel for entertainment and community-based issues. If you want to know what is happening in your community, in various communities, just tune in to Z Entertainment Television and you will never go wrong. You get whatever it is that you want to know. This is Z Catch Up at 7, like I already alluded to, and this is Franklin Mwapeka Pingula alongside Anna Maria Salvosa. But right now, getting into a very interesting conversation with a very beautiful lady all the way from Malawi, and she's here in Zambia, and she is a humanitarian, and she is practicing this very, very important community-based issues. These are issues that, you know, ZTV takes so personal, and they're always at heart. And I'm joined by this lady. I will pick your calls a little later, but for now, allow me to have this conversation with my guests in the studio. Good morning and welcome to ZTV.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. So obviously, people out there would love to know, who is this lady that Franklin is talking to?
My name is Tusayo Mokondia, but usually people call me Tusayo Yana.
Yeah.
So I am 23 years old and I'm a founder of an organization that is called You Are Not Alone, Yana. That's
You
where
are not alone.
Yeah, that's where I got the surname from.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, and I'm famous on social media by a mother of 41 kids. I have a lot of kids, that's what I'm famous with.
41 kids.
Yeah.
Interesting. A mother of 41 kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you proud to be called that?
I'm proud to be called a mother and also to give hope to other children who wish to have a mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Yana, you are not alone. By the way, before we get into that, how is Malawi?
Malawi is good. Everyone is complaining about money. Everyone is saying they're broke, but we are moving one step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is the president himself?
The president is doing well. He's okay. I think we just have a problem of hating the current president. Like if we have a current president, we always hate them. But if they are former, then that's when we love them. So, but he's doing okay. I think he's trying his best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good to hear that. So people of Malawi are okay. You left them well.
Yeah, I left them well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you head back, I want to be tagged along.
Okay.
I come with you.
Yes, I'm taking you. You're going to be one of my kids.
One of your kids again?
Yes.
No, I want to be the father of the kids.
That is not going to work.
Okay, so interesting. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you made it, and we are here having this conversation. So I'd love us to, I would love you actually to run us through understanding what Yana is and what Yana is doing. You are not alone. I love that. You are not alone. What is this organization all about?
Okay, before I start explaining what this organization is all about, I just want to give a short background of myself.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother abandoned me when I was a baby. I think she explains that she didn't expect me, she didn't want to have me, but according to issues that time, she just had to keep me and give birth to me. So after she gave birth to me, she had to go somewhere else, like she had to get married somewhere else. So my grandparents had to raise me, but there were also other people in the house. So there were other people who loved me and there were other people who were hating me emotionally and also physically.
Mm-hmm.
But since I was young, I can't explain a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to abuse me in different ways that I didn't have anywhere else to go or report. Then when I was 16, I ended up being pregnant because when you don't have a father figure, you end up looking for men because you feel like they can fill that gap of being a father. So I ended up pregnant and I gave birth to a special needs child. Then after I gave birth to a special needs child, then some of those family members who didn't want me to stay at my grandparents' house, they had to chase me away of the house. So I became homeless. So I struggled. Then I was like, this struggling, that means there is a lot of people who are also facing the same thing. There's even young mothers like me. There's even I had to understand how it has to be maybe a street child, how it feels to be an orphan and all that. So then after I started, then I had to apologize and go back home. My grandfather loves me so much.
Your grandfather.
Yeah, so he had to take me back, but it was even very hard.
Before you continue, where is mom now? Your mom?
My mom is still alive. We still talk. We are talking about the issue, but yeah, I forgive her. But it's very hard for me to take her back in my life because she left a very big hole in my heart. But I forgive her.
Okay.
So fast forward. So my grandfather had to fight for me to get back home, but still more. I was being abused with words, so many things. Then I was like, okay, we have a free room at home. Then I was like, let me just open a school, because even when I sent my child to preschools, he was always being abused because of his condition. So I was like, let me just open the school and start helping my son. Let me open it as a business. But the business didn't go well. There were no customers.
Okay.
Then I was like, okay, let me just maybe make it a free school, because if my son was being abused to these preschools, that means there is also other children who are being abused. They're going through the same, and maybe their parents, they're just coming from less privileged families, they are broke. What if I just open the school? Then I opened the school, I was cooking for the kids for free, teaching them for free. I wasn't getting.
Where were you getting the money?
I was selling samosa. I was doing a small business. I was selling samosa in town and freezers. You know freezers? These juices in plastic.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was selling all that. So every money that I make, I could help those children.
You're calling it freezers in Zambia. I think those days were called ice blocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I could do all that, sell the samosas, and every little money I could make, I could share it with the kids. So that's when, then I could post it on Facebook, and that's when people started knowing me. And I was a young girl who was looking for help for my son, because he's autistic. So I kept on searching for help. So I was interacting with a lot of people and all that. Then that's when I called that school, You Are Not Alone. I was telling those kids that they are not alone, they have me. I don't have everything, but I have the heart of helping, and I have the skill to help them, because I did hospitality. But I was like, anyway, the small skill that I have, I know it's not in line with early childhood development, but still more, I can teach these kids alphabet, I can teach them how to write, I can understand their special need, so let me do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a brief about yourself.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what You Alone is all about. So this organization, you are there to provide and make sure that children with special needs meet what they desire also to have. Okay. I should after this show, I should introduce you to one of the ladies who is also running an organization that is looking into children that are autistic, actually. Yeah, Audrey. She's running Lutangalo Skills Center. That's what she calls